I'm Leslie with the GEA, and I'm here today with Bill Harvey, who's with Power Engineers. Bill, why don't you talk to us a little bit about how long you've been in the industry and some of what your favorite parts of working in geothermal have been?
Sure. Well, I've been working at Power Engineers since about 1998. Previous to that, I was in the nuclear Navy, which was kind of a good transition between steam plant. But although that's perhaps, 13 years with Power or so, I've taken some breaks from that, gone off to teach in Iceland and kind of learned about how they do business up there and more renewables up there, and then came back to Power just this last year.
And what are some of the differences that you saw in Iceland as you got more of an intimate view of the industry there as opposed to in the US?
Well, you know, one of the big things that I think that we underrate in the US that I had a really good appreciation for in Iceland was district heating. I mean, they've really taken that society and just transformed it around the idea of using district heating and displacing all those fossil fuels. So although I'm in the power engineering business, I have a much deeper appreciation for what you really can do, and I wish we did more of that in the US.
Now turning it a little bit to students and people who are perhaps looking to get into the industry, now that you've been in the industry for a little while, looking back, what would you have done differently when you're starting out?
I think the basic principles of being young and throwing yourself into something where you're way over your head and working tons of hours in a lot of exotic locations is a wise move. Burn yourself out when you're young, get a lot of experience. I did in the military, I did on some assignments for Power and things like that. Just throw yourself out there. And also, although I'm geothermal centric, there's a lot of renewable energy technologies that are sort of complementary, biomass, geothermal processing. If you're good at what you do and you're flexible and you can take on a number of different challenges, that's the best position to be in terms of long-term commercial success, let's say.
And now, Bill, what are some of the most rewarding aspects that you found working in the geothermal industry?
I think the most rewarding aspects to me are, the projects are long, painful, I won't hide that. They're a struggle. It's 2 to 4 years of a lot of tedious work, a lot of tough work. But once you finish and once you look at the sort of massive edifices that you've created and you look at the impact, especially of a fairly moderate-sized plant, say in the 30 to 50 megawatt range, but it's placed in Nicaragua or Costa Rica or Kenya or something like that, and you think of the effect that it has on that society, it's 10% or it's 20% of their total electrical generation, and it's the equivalent of an extra hour or 2 of electricity for the entire country that might not otherwise have it. That's a huge impact. So I think geothermal's making a huge difference, especially in the developing world, and that's great.
Thank you so much, Bill. And is there anything else that you would like to add to our students today?
Stay in renewables. Keep your options open. Be really good at what you do, and be willing to work hard and take chances and travel and contribute.
Thank you so much. It's been great to talk to you.
Okay, thank you.